Hey, we're back. It is Frank and Tom. I was going to switch them for some reason. We have a new episode, House M.D., completely generated by artificial intelligence. We're going to see a medical drama, a medical mystery, and of course, masterfully made by computers who know the human body surprisingly well, hopefully.
Yeah, I'm optimistic for this episode because, you know, House typically does kind of follow a formula. So you would think that, you know, the computer's good at picking up patterns. It should know.
It should know this is, we start with this.
How House generally goes.
Yeah, so hopefully they've got it down. So let's start. The title is Beneath the Surface. Interior Princeton Plainsboro Teaching Hospital, Diagnostic Department Day. Dr. House strides into the diagnostic department, his cane tapping on the floor. The team is gathered, including Dr. Wilson.
House. Good morning, team. What exciting mysteries do we have today?
Chase. We got a 35-year-old woman, Lisa Turner. She's presenting with severe abdominal pain and swelling.
Taub. CT scans show fluid accumulation in her abdomen, but we can't pinpoint the cause.
Foreman. And her blood work is all over the place. Elevated white blood cell count, abnormal liver function tests.
House smirking. So a classic case of everything wrong with me, Doc.
Cuddy on intercom. House! Wilson! My office now! Interior Cuddy's office day. Cuddy is at her desk, looking stern. This is on point.
Yes.
House and Wilson enter. Cuddy. I need you to take this case seriously, House. Lisa Turner is a high-profile journalist. We can't afford any mistakes.
Every case is serious, Cuddy.
And I need you to be discreet. She's been covering some sensitive stories, and we don't want any unnecessary attention.
Sure, I'll keep it hush-hush.
Cuddy gives him a warning look. Get to work. Interior Diagnostic Department Day. The team continues to brainstorm.
13. She's covered war zones and exposed corruption. Could this be related? House smirking. Maybe she brought a war souvenir back home. Chase, check for infectious diseases.
I like that. That's very House. Yeah. On it. Interior patient's room night. House and the team visit Lisa Turner.
House. Miss Turner, any recent travel, unusual exposures?
Lisa. I've been everywhere, but nothing out of the ordinary.
Taub. We'll run some more tests. In the meantime, we need a detailed travel history.
Interior Diagnostic Department later. The team discusses the case. Foreman. Her travel history is clean, but her journalism work is intense. Stress-related, maybe?
House. People have survived worse. What about her personal life? Relationships? Enemies? 13. She's divorced. No enemies reported. House. Keep digging. There's something we're missing.
Weird episode. Medically, weird episode.
Yeah.
Interior Hospital Chapel Day. House finds Lisa Turner sitting alone in the chapel.
House. Anything you're not telling us?
Teary-eyed. I had an abortion recently. I don't think it was relevant. Interior Diagnostic Department Day. The team reevaluates the case with this new information. Oh God, this is going to get edgy. Chase. Could it be related? The infection post-abortion? Oh God. I shouldn't laugh. But it's like, this is like on a very special episode of House. And it's like, people are going to get upset with this episode.
I'm surprised ChatGPT didn't flag this.
I would think that post-abortion infections, just the abortion, like abortion probably should be a word that like, you should stop generating now. This isn't going to go well. But it's, you know, we don't know. Did the House ever tackle the abortion debate? I don't know if they maybe. I don't remember. It's been a long time. But either way, we're getting it now.
Yes.
Taub.
Or a complication from the procedure. House. Run test related to the abortion. We need to cover all bases.
Once again, medically, I would love for a patient to be like, I just need the abortion tests. And I'd be like, what? It's like, you know,
yeah.
If you're worried about a complication with an abortion, the standard abortion tests panel. It's like, what are you talking about? Like, yeah, the abortion tests.
Yeah.
Interior Diagnostic Department later. The team refused the test results, so they did get the tests. It understands that there's tests. Foreman. Am I a foreman?
Yes.
The abortion seems clean. No complications. 13.
13. But there's an elevated level of a rare bacteria in her system. House to Lisa. You've been to war zones. Ever drink local water?
Lisa Turner slowly nodding. Yeah, in Iraq, but that was years ago.
House. That bacteria can lay dormant for years. It's causing your symptoms will start aggressive antibiotics.
Interior, Lisa Turner's room, night. Lisa responds well to treatment. House alone watches her through the glass. Wilson entering. You've solved it.
House smirking. I always do.
I want to keep going because this is just ridiculous. Interior Diagnostic Department day. The team discusses their success in treating Lisa Turner.
13. It's amazing how something from years ago can come back to haunt you.
Jeez. Well, at least she's on the mend now.
House. Don't get too sentimental. We're not here to save lives. We're here to solve puzzles.
Cuddy again on the intercom. House, my office now. Interior, Cuddy's office day. House enters Cuddy's office, finding her looking at a file. This just came in. Another patient. Mysterious symptoms.
House sarcastically. Oh joy.
Cuddy, and this one is personal. She hands House the file, revealing a familiar name. Wilson.
House. What's wrong with him?
They don't know yet, but I need you to find out. House, for a moment, drops the sarcasm.
I'll get on it.
Interior Diagnostic Department day. House assembles the team.
New case. Dr. Wilson. Let's see if we can solve this before it's too late.
They head back to tackle the new mystery, a palpable tension in the air. We didn't continue past this. I didn't know it would be this juicy.
Yeah.
So I think we have to go on and see what it generates.
Yes.
Interior Diagnostic Department night. The team is gathered, running through Wilson's symptoms and test results.
13. It could be an autoimmune disorder. His body's attacking itself.
Chase. Or maybe a rare infection? We need to consider his recent travels and exposures. Foreman and his personal life. Stress can manifest in mysterious ways.
House sarcastically. Great insights, everyone. Now, let's find the answer.
Interior Wilson's hospital room day. House barges into Wilson's room where Wilson is lying in bed, looking pale and weak. House, what's going on?
You're my new case. Congratulations.
I always knew I'd end up on your diagnostic table one day.
Yeah, save the jokes for later. We need to figure out what's wrong with you.
Interior Diagnostic Department day. The team runs through more tests, trying to unravel the mystery of Wilson's illness.
13. His immune system is definitely compromised, but we can't pinpoint the cause.
Chase, maybe it's related to his recent trip to Africa. Malaria, perhaps?
House. Could be. Run more tests and get me a list of every person he came into contact with.
In Africa.
Get me Africa on the phone.
Interior Cuddy's office later. House barges into Cuddy's office, looking frustrated.
House. Wilson's not responding to treatment, and I need more resources. Specialized tests, experimental treatments.
House, I can't just throw resources at every case. We have limitations.
House, this is Wilson we're talking about. If I lose him, I lose my conscience. I can't have that on my record.
I'll see what I can do, but no promises. House nods and storms out, a rare sense of urgency in his usually stoic demeanor. Interior Diagnostic Department night. The team continues their relentless pursuit of a diagnosis for Wilson. House, I found something. Unusual antibodies in Wilson's blood.
House, finally a lead. Chase, run more tests based on that.
ChatGPT thinks like just tests. There are just tests, and we can run tests for tests. Like it has. We don't say what tests, just run the tests.
I would just love an episode of House where he's just like, yeah, run more tests like that.
He's such a genius, this House. Like the other doctors are like, I think we've run enough tests. I don't think we should run anymore.
Do the next thing that we're supposed to do.
Yes, keep doing things. I like how the other one had a treatment too, and they didn't even go into it. House. House enters holding a file in Wilson's hospital room.
House. I think we've got it. A rare autoimmune disease. Treatment options are limited, but there's a chance.
Well, House, I always knew you'd come through for me.
House, don't get sentimental. It's bad for my reputation.
Fade out. Okay. it felt like House.
Yes.
It got the style of the characters. It got House's demeanor. It got their personalities perfect. I don't think I've ever seen Cuddy use an intercom.
No, it's usually she's like interrupting them or like barging in, or like she's like plowing through a crowd of people to yell at House.
Yeah. The medicine is whitewashed, unbelievably. There is zero like they got like autoimmune disorders are a thing.
Yes.
It knew about like blood counts and liver enzymes. It's like, okay, those are medicine-y terms, but that's like. There was nothing else beyond that. It's like the most superficial. I was like, okay, we've got no diagnoses here.
Yeah, but like, if it was like a rough draft of the script, I could see them putting in like placeholders.
Yeah,
because you want to be accurate,
so much.
And you want to probably like consult with somebody who actually would be like, okay, in this case, I have X disease. What would I actually test for? Because if you watch an episode of House, there's always like, order this specific test that is supposed to be related to like...
Yeah, and so the audience is like, ooh, that's a fancy test.
Yes.
Instead of just run the tests.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
That, their weird premise for the first case of the bacteria that she got years ago in Iraq from drinking water, that seems very weird and strange.
Yeah.
But I think they care most about, more than like the actual medicine, they care about the plot of the what is the lesson we learn. And like the AI is very good at those after school special moments where it's like, and we learned the past can come back to haunt you. Like it's Aesop's Fables is every single one. Like it has to give me a learning thing.
Yeah.
You know?
And like, I'm thinking back to like episodes of House I do know. There was one about like a pregnant gymnast who was like 14 or 15 or something like that. So I don't think it's like too crazy that they would bring up the topic of abortion.
They've got a red herring. They used abortion as red herring.
They used the abortion
Beautiful.
as a red herring.
Then you skirted the abortion debate.
Yeah.
So good job, ChatGTP, or good job AI of whatever we used.
Yeah.
Yes.
So like it had kind of the formula as well.
The formula was on point, simplified. Usually there's like the setup of the patient before they're in the hospital, how they got to the hospital. It knew the sense of urgency. It tried to really make a sense of urgency with both. Like, this is a very important case for both of them.
And even like the B plot where Wilson gets sick afterwards, like that is also classic House. It's like, oh, one of the doctors
now has it. Now you've been exposed or something.
Or it's like, because 13 has like
Huntington's
disease.
Yeah.
And which is a fatal disease, but like also...
Was it ever exposed whether she had it or not?
I think
I remember it was like 50-50, but then I stopped paying attention for the rest of the seasons.
I was fairly certain it was like...
Spoiler alert for those who haven't seen House.
Yeah, sorry guys.
Yeah. Minor plot point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but
They
like...
can get sick.
How would you rate it on like a 1 to 10 for how it did?
I would say it feels like House. It's a House if you knew zero about medicine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say
it got the style really good. The content it didn't get. The style was right on.
I'd probably give it like a 7 or an 8, honestly. Like,
I can see that.
It feels like...
You could use these to make the bones of an episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And you would just fill in whatever...
Yeah. Because the first one's like, oh, we got a journalist. They've been all over the world and exotic things, strange stuff going on, and it's important because it's political. That's got all the elements to make an episode of House.
Yeah, you just need to add in all of the, like, subject matter expertise.
Yeah, which they didn't have. They did have, like, the little bit of the back and forth with the characters. I mean, I think they seemed fleshed out enough for an episode of House.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still kind of torn on whether or not they would tackle such a hot button issue. The more I think about it, the more I think yes, they probably would. Like I don't think there was.
I think they brought up a lot of them, and then a lot of them they like skirted around and didn't take hard stances on most of them. It was more of like, this is kind of, we're gonna bring it up, but not really sit and take a hard stance.
It's like, this is an issue. In the world right now. This is something that would affect doctors at a hospital. So like, hey, your patient comes in with X crazy disease or locked in syndrome or something like that. Like they would go into detail about it. I thought it was pretty good. I would say this might be the best one so far.
The best one in terms of like staying true to form.
Yes.
Yeah, I would say it's up there. It's definitely up there. It felt very House. Yeah. What do you all think? Let us know in the comments. Give us a like, a subscribe, anything. We don't care. Whatever. Don't give us a like. We'll see you at the next episode. If you have any suggestions, leave them for us below, and maybe we'll make an episode of your favorite show. We'll see you at the next one.
Servetti helps services run better. For a demo or free trial, email frank@servetti.com or leave a comment.